As a high-performance athlete, having a family doctor around that not only gets you as a person, but also understands what it's like to compete internationally, it's just so invaluable.
My experience with Margot goes way back to 1997 when we first got on the ground here working, and my wife and I were looking for a family physician. And then in that time we found that we were both involved in high-level athletics and built that bridge from there.
When I got pregnant, we had just moved to Toronto and my GP was in Ottawa. So I had the whole, I think I'm pregnant and I think I need some continuity of care. And so the physician on call just said, do you have anyone in mind? And immediately Dr. Berenger came to mind.
My son was sick with cancer. He had synovial sarcoma of the pericardium. And when I mentioned to sick kids that we were also looking for a doctor, they actually got in touch with Dr. Catania and asked her if she would take on Tommy, my son, to care for him in his last few days of living.
Margot's dedication to the team is 100%. There's tons of examples where she stepped in on really short notice, compromising her own time, maybe time she'd be doing something else just to get it done.
She's been an incredible influence on us in terms of female athletes in the sport, and anywhere from our local collegiate sport all the way up to the Olympic sport.
I had seen Anne that week and she was telling me all about how her kids were coming in and it's Easter weekend and they were going to have dinner, and well, I went into labor on Saturday, right? So she made a couple of special trips into the hospital and a couple of phone calls to make sure things were going as they should. Had her dinner, but then came immediately after dinner and checked in again in the middle of the night, and she just made it really personal.
And then, ultimately delivered Isla.
And ultimately delivered Isla.
Dr. Catania, what she did for Tommy, seeing him on a daily basis, that stays with me, and I really appreciate everything that she did, dropping her practice and being able to come to our house and to check on Tommy and to make sure that he's comfortable, he's not in pain, and that he's okay, and that we're okay.
So I'd like to thank her. I mean, there's absolutely no way we could do what we do without her involvement.
I would like to thank my family doctor for being there for us, not as just a doctor, as a friend, as a human being, and taking the time and the special care that she gave for Tommy.
We want to thank our family doctor for giving us our family and being there for the beginning of our family, and hopefully as it continues to grow.